Hi everyone, I'm Scott from Sharky's Greenhouses and Beat Your Neighbor Fertilizer, and today we're visiting Chris and Denise's house, and you can see it is absolutely gorgeous. So take a look at this grain bin and this elevator that is full of flowers. Now Chris came home with this and his wife thought he was nuts, but he said just bear with me, give me a year and it'll turn out absolutely gorgeous, and you can see it is absolutely stunning. So be sure to watch all the way to the end. We're going to walk inside. But first let's go take a look at this elevator with all the flowers going up it. So these are tidal wave petunias. So they're in that wave series, and Chris starts these inside in a small greenhouse and gets them going to a point and transplants them then into boxes. So there are 24 separate boxes in here. So this is Chris, this is his creation here. And Chris, how do you water the elevator with all the flowers?
So I've got a soaker hose in it. It runs all the way up and then comes back down because the boxes are about 2 feet wide. So that's how I water, usually once a day in the morning for 15 to 25 minutes a day, depending on if we have rain events.
And then how do you fertilize with the Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer?
So the fertilizer, I've got a little rig on my four-wheeler, a 30-gallon tank that with a wand, with a retractable wand, and I basically drive up here and I use that wand to reach what I can, and then I get on a ladder and fertilize the whole thing that way. It is a little tricky,
That's a lot of work.
It is, and a little dangerous, but it works.
But look how it turns out. So I mean, this sitting in the yard is a statement. So everything here turned out beautiful, and it showcases, it shows the work and the effort. You know, the people that have the most beautiful plants and flowers in their yards are the ones that put the work and the effort into it. So this is not just some passing, this takes a lot of work on your part, on you and Denise. It's not just, I'm gonna put some flowers in and they'll look awesome. It doesn't work that way. It takes some effort, and the effort shows in everything around here. Yep.
It definitely does. I mean, it's a lot of work. We put a lot of time into this. We've been fertilizing this twice a week. I don't know, I mean, just watching your videos, and you've created some monsters here because we want it to really look like your stuff looks, and I think we're getting there. It's doing
this
well.
is an inspiration to me. I think this puts my yard to shame. We're going to take a walk over into the grain bin and show you that, because it is beautiful. So you can see all the different accent flowers outside here. This is not just a grain bin, but I mean the concrete patio, the saw with your name on it, and the entry here at the fans, and everything is just looking beautiful and just really sets the setting for this. Let's go inside and take a look. Okay, tell us a little bit about this grain bin.
So this grain bin was originally going to be a gazebo, do something that I could utilize year round. So winter time is actually the one time that we utilize this the most. We fire up the stove and it's very cozy warm out here. So just to give you an idea of what this grain bin is, I placed one grain bin in here, set it, and then I put studs and insulation and wired it. It's all wired with outlets.
So there's 2 layers.
Yep. So then after I had, got the studs and everything around this entire thing, the windows, I put the second grain bin inside because I wanted that original look.
Sure.
I wanted it to look original.
Yeah. And then you did with the roof too. Then there's 2 layers. There's actually 2 layers for the roof.
Yep.
So and that's all insulated too.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. So this is actually two identical grain bins, one inside the other.
How did you put in the windows?
Very challenging. Putting a square window in a round building is very challenging. Luckily my dad was a carpenter and he helped me a lot with that, but the flashing on the outside, bending that up and getting it all leak proof was very challenging. But it turned out good. I'm very happy.
Okay, tell me about the floor.
So the floor I got out of a farmer's barn that he was tearing down, and I know when I brought this home, people thought I was crazy because it was very dirty.
Yeah.
It didn't even look like wood, but I pressure washed it, let it dry out, refinished it and placed it in here, and it turned out great. I mean, it's just got that character. You know, worm tracking, big knots. It's very old lumber, very old. Have a few drinks, play cards, enjoy time with, you know, family, friends. Definitely what we use it for.
This is beautiful. Oh. So thank you to Chris and Denise for letting us come out and really check this out. This has been awesome. This is an amazing yard and this is an amazing display here. So thank you for letting us come and check this out. Hey, if you're liking our videos, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have hundreds of how-to videos there. And then hop on over to our beatyourneighbor.com website where we have our blog articles and tips and tricks, and of course our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. And you can check all of that out at beatyourneighbor.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.